advantage of 2 inches. All right, now for the main event introductions, the one and only Bruce Buck.
Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman as a referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean.
Ariani, Edith, ready. Target Center, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Waiting for, live from the UFC, fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand, by way of Lagos, fighting out of Warsaw, Poland, presenting the reign.
Put the gloves and let's do it.
Jan Blachowich division UFC champions. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for the Jan Blachowich is in the black and gold.
Israel was much more met.
Well, for him, it's all just about closing the distance.
Because you'll run into something.
We'll see.
Live to talk about it was Kelvin Gastelum. Nobody else has been able to do it. Adesanya has a ton of respect for Blachowich's awkward style because Jan's the champion. He goes, no, I would have did it anyway. You know, and saw that Izzy has the ability to stand and trade if he needs to. He's very...
And you feel those feints, and you realize we're not on him bad.
No, I'm saying I have been on him, man. That was his greatest performance to date. That's where Jan has made a lot of his improvements, right? He's not rushing. Right. He takes set traps, stay in the fight until it's time to explode into you.
Adesanya, though, was confident. Obviously, he's parlayed that into a UFC light heavyweight title.
He's man out with 1 shot, but it becomes less likely his perfect, Stylebender's perfect fight.
If I'm Jan Blachowich, I might just try to get to the clinch and start to weigh on Adesanya.
He didn't want to lose any speed, and he didn't want to lose any endurance. He didn't want his body to...
Okay. Winning right now is in the tournament. So he doesn't know you're coming to the first place, yeah?
Gotta love Eugene.
Job of checking these kicks.
Touched him with that right hand, but he needs
land for Stylebender. Oh,
look at that!
That one landed by Adesanya.
Yeah. Oh,
that right hand of Blachowich starting to become a factor. Blachowich. DC,
and he has done this with those big power strikers, like I said with Romero.
Inside leg kick. Under 2 minutes.
Make any mistakes with this guy.
Oh, my goodness.
Range when you try to throw low. See that? Look at him trying to...
Nice stick and move by Adesanya.
The clinch. I think that's his best option.
He hit him, and he felt something, but he is reacting very...
with Izzy, where they get into a technical kickboxing match.
Blachowich is doing well. I'm not saying he's getting completely, you know...
The best opportunity for him to win. I mean, he's definitely still dangerous. He's always he's in a technical exchange.
Right here you see it. Now look at Jan throwing that nice body kick. Blachowich right hand lands on the chin.
To jab more often, double up on it.
On you and doing that. Oh, nice, beautiful double leg. The reads right now.
Yeah.
On the side.
Adesanya making these clinch strikes.
Because he was slapping him in the ears. He made Jan open up. And
Izzy's got to carry so much about the counters.
Yeah, when he switches southpaw, that's always his big move.
Hand, it did look like maybe there was an awkward land that could have...
By Blachowich, that one landed clean. Both of them did.
Heavy. There's the clinch again.
When he gets to the body lock. Very close fight. I think job of making you miss and then making you pay.
After you get his everybody going to chop down.
Blachowich just touches him with that. I mean, no damage there. Just catches him, but does manage to briefly get him down. The left hand that stung him. There's a
Netflix.com and the Netflix film Bright, starring Will Smith.
You know, I think you go first round to...
Here's the clinch again.
But this time he's attacking the...
Eugene Behrman said to Adesanya.
So heavy on that front leg.
Yeah.
Outside leg kicks by Blachowich really paid
A
dividends.
bit longer, you're starting to see Izzy get a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more flat.
Nice right hand and maybe an elbow there from out.
This is huge, and with plenty of time to work. 3 minutes to go.
And just
On top of Adesanya, he could change the complexion of this fight.
Well, this...
Just leaning on him. You saw Izzy took control.
Good head pressure.
Jan's doing a great job. Interesting as we get through round 4.
Yes. Now hammer fists.
Where's on Adesanya?
Yes. He steps over in the half. Adesanya between his arms.
This is massive.
Domination on the ground. That's big. Ground and
gives
pound.
you what it looks like to me. Like you said, that big Viking punches hard, even from down there.
2-2 as we hit our 5th and final.
Very nice.
Stop
and make sure you use the left jab. Double up on the jab.
Blachowich land that straight right hand, knocks Izzy off balance. Gets into the hips of Adesanya. It leaned over, but is so big and powerful.
This is breathing very heavy. Woo. Those feints, doesn't he?
He does. But that is where he's got to go to his take.
The movement by Adesanya. Blachowich, but he is breathing mouth open here down the stretch. Just
over there by Izzy.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
That's that takedown.
The Adesanya
Part his worst case scenario. To avoid the referee from standing him up. 222, 223. And I love the way when it's
completely controlling him. And this is the end of the round.
Yeah, for 3 more. A big look.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
To both parties, but for Jan Blachowich, making the first, potentially has done enough to become a simultaneous 2-division champion. But
very complicated. Look at that. Check there. Right. And now here's the takedown. And this was huge. Absolutely huge. Hammer fisting him. I mean, he really got urgent towards the end of the round.
He has to like his chances against either of these guys. Adesanya would have had to have had 3 rounds in the bag through 3.
UFC light heavyweight champion Blachowich.
what a